With the, should I restart?
No, but
With the 2021 New Jersey State Aid, it's in the package, you'll see, we got 22,000, I believe it's from the state aid. So we would need a motion to approve the final budget for 2021, the 2021 New Jersey State Aid. Motion on that.
What is this state aid?
State aid is we get every year from the state of New Jersey. Every year it varies, and it's $22,000 this year and change.
I had to update the budget.
Is it 2.273 million? Is that standard or has it gone up?
Every year it changes,
Yes. So
and that's what we get from the city.
yes. So we're getting 2,273,000 from the city.
No, we're getting 2,251,000 and change from the city, plus 22,000 and change from the state. It comes to 2,273,789. And then we have fines in there, right?
I did not put any fines in there because it's been minimal since COVID. So, it's hard to estimate.
yeah, we did away with fines for most of the shutdown, and
How about, we used to get what, $28,000-$30,000 a year, well, 25,000 or so, remember,
Yes.
from the machines and stuff like that? Is there anything even close to that anymore?
Ditto is now collecting the copy machine money.
Right,
And
so there's nothing there to vote for that money anymore then. Okay. So that's the money we have to work with as far as the budget goes.
That's for the remaining in the,
This is for the whole year, this is what we get.
right, but that's 2021.
yes,
Okay,
Yes.
we haven't talked about 2022.
No, not yet.
Okay, making sure we're on the right track, okay.
But we spent a little less in 2020
Well,
on the.
we're not done spending money yet.
Right, all right.
We will not be actually, I guess, till what, in April?
because I've got, the November bills are just being paid. So November and December, yeah.
And then time if any of the bills come in actually in February or March. So we don't actually really have a final budget until probably 2.5 to 3 months into 2022. Then the third thing we want to do is make an approval of the 2022 budget, which is on the other side.
The only thing that, I don't know where we bring it up, but, some things are fixed, right, or you have an estimation. My question is, where do we, if we want to hire people, where does that come in?
Well,
Do we approve that net?
Bobby has
Here?
that.
Okay,
We have plenty of money
right,
to hire people. Actually, we can hire 2 full-time librarians and 4 part-time clerks if need be.
And that's already.
And it's already added
it's
into
already
this.
added.
Right.
Because we have to plan for growth.
Right.
We can't have growth if we don't have employees to man the growth.
So for 2022, they're only giving us 10,000?
No, that's, you mean for the state aid?
We don't know.
We don't know yet. That changes every
That's
year.
just the estimation.
Yeah.
yeah, if you can give me permission to at least approve, we are still under complement. We're still not at full hours, which people would like us to go to full hours. And we do have the money in the budget. So if nothing else, you can give me approval to begin recruiting and we can do that.
Yes.
Well, we need a motion on that, right, Dennis?
So I motion that we bring that up because we, like I said, we can't have growth if we don't have people. So I motion that we, how do I say it, that we have,
If Dennis
permission
gets
to
already,
recruit and hire new people.
Well, you have to approve you need permission to recruit, and then you have to actually
Do the
approve the
hiring,
hiring,
right.
so.
So put it out there too, that you're looking for librarians and clerks and
Yeah.
so on.
I second.
Thank you. However, it's proper.
All in favor?
For the president.
Aye.
No, well, I'm not busy yet. I would just like to wait till you have a full board.
Well,
Well, we are.
we
I
have
know we have
we have a
five.
quorum. So as far as I'm concerned,
But
Yeah.
again, as I
Okay.
said,
you can't, this is why you have 9 people and you have the word quorum. Today we have 5 people, we're gonna run it, that's the way it's designed this way.
And we have people online. It's not that they're not here, they're here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
listen, you guys actually, I am not, I could be on board with that, just saying. I would prefer to wait till there was a mix up with the meeting. Several people couldn't show up to the meeting because the meeting was gonna be next week. It's not that they didn't want to be here, and I'm sure when they come, they would support you guys. But at the end of the day, it's just, I believe that because we are voted by the people, and it's 9 of us, we should have a.
House, Daddy. Was in a house.
Can I say something?
Daddy.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I just know that some of these personnel items have been sitting for a couple of months. I visit the library at least 2-3 times a week. I mean, the staff there can vouch. They need Ethan to go there. I think the staff is needed. The library's been asking this for a while. The budget has been managed great over the years since even I've been involved, you know, on council and all. So I'm for it. So my vote is yes. It's needed. I mean, I use the library.
I just want to point, you're also just giving approval to recruit. So if you won't even give that for another month or 2, then that just pushes everything back. People are frustrated that we're not open the 4 nights, and we'd like to go back to full service.
You wanna,
I motion that we put it out there to look for help, recruit, however you want to call it, so we get the ball rolling. And then
All right.
Marlena, when do we have a roll call?
All right, gonna have a roll
Mr.
call.
Monaconis, yes. Ms. Colish,
Yes,
Ms. Bear,
Yes.
Dr. Burbank,
I am seeing.
Look, Lego. The Lego.
Yes.
approved.
Vote carries 4-0-1. One other thing I'd like to say, one thing when you hire part-time people, and I think it's important, we had this problem years ago. You know, our state aid is based on real estate, how good the town does. You have X amount of part-time people. I mean, right now, we're in an economic boom here. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of money ever come in as far as state aid goes. Like anything else, I think we're gonna have a downtime. It's gonna be next year, 2 years, 3 years from now. I just don't think it's gonna continue to go up. So we were up around 2.1 million. The real estate values went down. You know, so before you know, we're at 1.5 million. But one thing when you have part-time people, you can make adjustments as far as hours go. You know, if need be to reduce hours and reduce your staff by getting rid of, I hate to use that word, or laying off, you know, part-time. Right. So that's kind of one advantage we do have, you know, because we are subject to the whims. I mean, God forbid, you know, next year there's tremendous depression. Right. I mean, 2023, you might not be getting 2.3 billion.
we may have a different government, we may have something.
So I just think it's good,
You never know.
get the people in, get it hired, we got the money, and we can, I hate to use the word.
Well,
if
you have
need
to
be,
make, it's financial
Yeah,
decisions. You have to
exactly
make
right.
those decisions when the time comes, but right now, we gotta make sure that we're there for it.
Yep.
So,
And we got it.
Yeah, I mean, we were in that scenario, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
where we couldn't replace, we cut hours, we cut the nights, we cut every other Saturday, so.
Plus, we were very fortunate 10 years ago, 12 years ago. The library circled out as far as agent went. We had a lot of long-time employees. And as we were in the middle of that depression recession, almost every year somebody was had enough years in to retire. So we kind of every year gained. We got to lay anybody off. So the library is actually a lot younger as far as the number of experience.
very good.
Years before, I mean, we had everybody at 35 and 40 years. But we'll see what happens with, you know, Dennis, we'll do it and we'll go from there. That's good, that's my report.
2022 budget.
Oh, we need to approve the 2022 budget, so we'll need a motion on that.
Yes.
Well, why don't you guys say all in
All
favor?
in favor? Sorry.
Can we do roll call?
No, first we gotta say, we'll do it, let's just say all in favor first.
All right, aye.
Aye. I don't think Peter heard that.
His mic is moving.
Yes, I did. I agree.
Okay, so that passed.
Yes, they passed.
2021.
We already did that.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is,
If it,
are we gonna do
Daddy,
budget now? or-
No, we just did that already.
Okay.
Daddy, is this Daddy? Is this,
Apple.
Personnel committee, Danny,
is this Daddy? Is Daddy, is this?
committee,
Daddy,
Yes, I think so.
and then technology committee.
Just we have the director's report, the grant. Cooperative, which Dennis probably updated us.
Also, the Wi-Fi hotspots, that, I would imagine that falls under technology, so that's great. Chromebooks and all that.
Okay, so, new business,
What, you want me to give my report?
yes, please, director's report, yes.
Some of you mentioned, as you know, we got the ARPA grant a few months ago and about $25,000 worth of computers, and they were supposed to come the middle of October, and now they're expected sometime this month. So, everything is getting delayed, unfortunately, but they'll come, and we'll have PASCAC or IT people, they'll check them out and get them going, and then we'll let people know that they're coming. So, again, we got our public computers from the city several years ago, and we appreciate it. And but now they're old, it's time for them to get replaced. We are in the process of upgrading the system to include RFID tracking materials to ensure accurate, up-to-date inventory, self-checkout, and reduce the number of hours looking for books or holds or missing. Take about a year. Probably none of you have dealt with an inventory project, but that would itself take a year for a collection this size. So now you can just kind of scan the entire section in one shot, which is going to be really nice, and it'll give us a more accurate idea of what we have in our collection. Book locker updates, nothing beyond the only one that we found that will work with our TLC system we talked about last month. We had RFP for things like the elevator. The elevator went down again today, unfortunately. Fortunately, it came back late afternoon, so we were able to get up here. But we really want to get it fixed. They said there was a pin came out. I'm not sure what happened there. But they did fix it. First, they said they weren't going to fix it, and then they did. So, October 14th, Senior Librarian Elizabeth Sorg, Librarian Leanne Manna, and I joined a webinar, people from Hoopla, and they offer online books and movies. If you haven't checked it out, please do. November is a special month where you can check out as much as you want. It doesn't work. It doesn't go against your account, so you're not limited to how many items you can check out. We also raised the price. Basically, you could put limits on how much you're offering. So when we started, we wanted to test it out, and we capped it at $1.99 per item, and now it's going to be $3.99. So we'll see if that brings in more interest.
I'm sorry, Ben's cat, I interrupted you.
Yep.
But what is the cost, is that for Hoopla?
Well, I think
$3.99, you said?
Well, it was $390, a cap of $399 per item.
Our internal costs, or is that what the patron pays?
No, they don't pay it, it's
Right.
us.
Okay, I just
No, no,
want to
no,
make
no,
that
no,
clear.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
we paid it out.
So, you're adding more items?
We're offering a larger selection of items.
Got it.
yes.
How many, like, is it five, like, books per month, or is it?
Yeah, I don't remember all the limits, I can get that, to you, but yeah,
Okay.
it's a certain amount of checkouts.
Right.
And then they can't do it anymore, kind of same way we limit DVDs.
Right, okay. That's good.
Got another grant from the FCC for $37,000, Chromebooks and hotspots, with 1 year of the service paid for, we'll be able to offer the community. Offering them, well, we're targeting the Linden High School graduates going to college. That basically they'll be able to borrow it for the semester. We've had laptops for years, but we never actually let them out of the building. So these will let people actually take them home for extended periods. We don't have these things yet, but obviously we'll need a policy once we do. Besides the high school students, workers who will use them for job searches, job applications, and career skill development. Those will be monthly late lendings. To let you know when we actually have these things. I mean, the laptops we do have, we got from a Gates grant back in 2010, and the original point of that was for job searching. So it's kind of the same thing. We've talked about the Department of Health grant. We are still waiting for the official letter of approval from the New Jersey Department of Health, and hopefully we'll get that soon. It's been delayed. So they have extended to a 2-year program. So instead of 137,000, it's now 274,000. We will let you know when we're able to go, but we were meeting pretty regularly, trying to schedule programs, get them on the books, and get within the year. And unfortunately, we can't move forward until we get the letter of approval. From September 3rd to October 26th, we had 1,505 checkouts, 1,645 check-ins, and 926 renewals. We had 101 new borrowers added in that period, 31 which were through the online borrowing registration. We had a float in the Halloween parade last week. It's the first time we ever did it. Staff and I, people worked hard, and I think we all had a good time. They're probably going to do it next year. It was fun. I'm glad we did it. None of us really knew what to expect. We'd seen the Halloween parade, but being in it is totally different. We did have we had candy from the Friends of the Library, and we had coloring books and information about the library, which tells about our services. So they were given out to the children along the route. Also, not in the report, but the Linden Good Scout Awards dinner, December 8th, and one of our staff members is being recognized. Dawn Viviano is getting an award there, and that's it.
If I may add that I did hear from some people, I was not able to attend sadly for the parade, but I did see lots of pictures and people really enjoyed seeing the libraries closed, I have to tell you.
The people we passed, they seemed really excited to see us. I was happy about that. You never know what people can do, but it was good. It made it all worthwhile.
It was very nice. And I had some students, I do my lessons, I'm having them sign on to the, online registration, so I'm glad to see that those numbers are there.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Not all 30, but some, that's very good.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right, so are we finished?
I'm done.
Any unfinished business? Any new business?
Well, we have a resolution to go through and approval of the holiday.
Yeah, you have meetings for next year and the holidays for next year.
Dennis, I thought I wanted meeting for Tuesday.
Let me check.
Another first. Danny, what time is your zoning meeting, the first or the second Tuesday? Well, be Mondays.
Monday.
Is it the first Monday or the second?
Usually it's like
Some, like in October, there's a holiday, so that falls, so this looks appropriate.
Wish different dates, that's.
Let's maybe
I
the
just wanna
January
make sure
one, was January, that looks like the first, maybe that, does that need to be different?
October, I'm sorry, September is the second Monday.
Right,
Dennis,
so I mean the January first, January 2021, wait,
Dennis, my computer froze. I
Wait,
haven't
I'm
been able
looking
to
at the
get
wrong-
no email since the 18th of 6/18. I can't even log into this class. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we should be 2022.
yeah, that's how I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'm looking at it going, what? Sorry, guys.
So that's okay, so should January's be January 10th instead of the 3rd?
Well,
The
you-
first-
well, Christmas is on, New Year's is on what day? Saturday?
It's on Saturday, so we're gonna come back to look at do it the 10th, because the other ones look like they are. I think we should keep it consistent, right?
That's
First
fine.
Monday,
If it's the
First
first or second
Yeah.
Monday,
first Monday of,
the zoning board is second.
it's the second Monday.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
it was originally the first Monday, and then it got changed midway, right?
It was the second.
No, we went from
Monday.
the second to the first.
All right, so we went from the second to the first. You see, I'm in trouble.
Oh, that's what it
Okay.
All right, so,
The one that's on the second Monday is September 12th.
yes, so, okay, so we're
I mean, I
gonna.
don't see any problem with this meeting, January
So then
third.
that's right.
First.
Yeah, no,
Right,
that's
I mean-
fine, I mean,
We should all be, over our hangovers.
yeah.
All right, okay, all right, so guys, well, listen.
From 2021.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
right, sorry.
Okay, so we have to approve the resolution for board meetings. The board meetings will be the first Monday in every month next year. Who's gonna vote on it?
I make the motion to approve. 2021 10th. That's for second.
Okay, so, we're gonna,
This year, the Pettis, yes. Ms. Polish,
Yes,
Mr. Beard,
Yes.
Dr. Bergman.
yes,
Mr. Rick,
Yes.
calendar holiday.
and then we have the calendar of holidays.
Did you hear me? Yes.
Yes, okay. So the motion passed.
yes.
All right, so the next one we have to approve is a calendar of holidays.
Only thing I think we should add on holiday.
Add a holiday, which
Yeah.
one?
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth,
What is that?
that's the one from,
Oh, yeah, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you closed this past year, but
Yes.
it's not contractual, so we didn't put it on the list, but you can add it to the list.
Okay, so yeah, I would agree with that.
Well,
Yes.
Is the city doing
the
it?
city, the
The
city,
city's
yeah,
closed
yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I
thank
agree.
you,
What
that,
day it actually closed?
Correct, Bob?
yes,
They're closed on Juneteenth.
yeah.
Yes.
Is the holiday taken that day?
it is.
Yeah.
So do you want to pass a
State
motion?
offices are closed,
Yes,
city offices are closed.
But on that particular date, it's not gonna go to the closest Monday or anything like that.
It's Juneteenth.
yeah, as far as, you're saying the actual date, well, yeah.
Because this year, it was June 19th on a
Was
Saturday, we
Saturday.
closed on the Friday,
Yeah,
so.
Okay,
So it's gonna- if it's during the week, it's gonna be celebrated on the
It's
nineteenth.
on a Sunday.
June 19th is Sunday,
so it would
so.
be Monday,
It'll be Monday.
yeah. So June 20th,
okay, so,
Monday.
so we're gonna pass, the
June
motion,
20th on
make
Monday.
the motion, Juneteenth.
Yes, it's June 20th, just to be clear.
So who is gonna make the motion?
I make the motion.
All right, who's seconding it?
I'll say,
Okay, so, Danny, roll call.
Mr. Yamakaitis, yes. Ms. Coolidge,
Yes.
Ms. Ayers,
Yes.
Dr. Bergheimer,
Yes.
Ms. Brown.
Either out, yes.
All right. So now do we have, we're gonna approve the next meeting for December
Well,
16th?
The next
Yeah,
meeting would
I'm
actually be the sixth.
it should be the 6th. It says the 16th on your thing.
But could we vote on that?
But I was just gonna say, usually, I spoke to Dennis, there's nothing exciting that has to be done.
Yes. So
They have a meeting in December, but we can always call a meeting if something
if something happens,
happens.
yes.
Give her permission.
So to now we could vote not to have a meeting in December.
Oh,
That'd be wonderful.
All right, so.
so hold on. But we also have to continue to give Lorraine permission to sign the bills.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So we would need a motion that we don't meet on December 6th. But we'll leave it open then in case God forbid we do, we will.
Yeah,
And that
we will.
Lorraine can pay the bills, et cetera. So I'll make that motion. Someone's got a second this?
Second,
Roll call.
Mr. Yamakaitis, yes. Ms. Coolidge,
Yes.
Ms. Ayers,
Yes.
Dr. Bergheimer,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna have any comment from the public?
Hold on, let me. Yeah, the microphone's a lot of it. Any comments from the public?
Yes. I'm not ready. I'm not yet, but
Oh, yeah. Councilwoman wants to speak.
Go ahead, Mom.
Okay, I just want to say it was really great that the library participated in the Halloween parade this year. The theme of doing the books was excellent. Everybody was really happy to see the library out there. I hope other organizations in the town will follow suit. Nice to see the library lead by example. So great job, library.
Thank you.
Okay, so, any other comment from the public?
That's it.
That's it? So, I guess we finished with the meeting. Anybody who wants to, do you want to?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second,
All right, Danny?
Mr. Yamakaitis, yes. Ms. Coolidge,
Yes.
Mr. Ayers,
Yes.
Dr. Bergheimer,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
Meeting adjourned.
Wow, that's a record.
Yeah.
Dennis, I want you over here. Happy holiday.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Right.
Good night. I'll come more in person if they're better. Anytime, I need your company.